at Siemens, and you have some high definition video boxes.
So with Siemens we have this box, which is this hybrid box which has a DVB-T module inbuilt, as well as H.264 in high definition.
H.264.
Yes, and supports high definition as well.
Alright, so you just put the Ethernet.
Yeah, you put an Ethernet connection behind.
Yeah.
And basically then you connect it to your TV and you get the signal on via your IP address.
Yep, connect to the high definition TV.
Yeah, if you have a high definition TV, actually it's SCART, I think. Yeah, it's SCART on this one.
And there's also HDMI then?
Yeah, HDMI as well.
And the small version also?
This is only supporting MPEG 4, not high definition.
Not high definition, but it also has a HDMI, no?
Yeah, but it's not high definition, it's only MPEG 4.
But there's a small one over there.
There's a small one. This Creator box supports high definition as well as MPEG 4.
Right, the small one.
Yep.
And this one has a HDMI.
Let's go to the back.
Yeah. It's just component.
No, there's no HDMI. It's only a SCART and S video.
Yeah.
So this looks exactly like how you have a menu if you have a cable operator supplying you with content. So here you have your standard DTV, which is digital quality TV. So it looks exactly like how you would watch normal broadcast TV. You change channel, change time is about 1 second.
1 second, yeah.
So
this is it like terrestrial digital TV?
Yeah, terrestrial digital TV is over a sort of over satellite, and this is over an IP network.
Of an IP network, the same kind of codec, everything is the same.
Yeah, it is encoded from the base.
It's no problem.
It's okay.
Right. So it's encoded
from the source. So from the carrier. So the operator will get the video from the satellite. It is converted at the source using an encoder, and then goes to an IP streamer, which then encapsulates the packets and then transmits over the IP network directly to the satellite.
Yeah, the channel sends to the terrestrial and to the IP at the same time.
No, from the terrestrial it comes to an IP encoding hardware. And then it goes to an IP streamer which encapsulates the data, and then it is broadcast over the IP network.
Okay, but I mean, if it's like some kind of German channel, they would send the same actual content.
Yes, the same thing.
Different to both terrestrial and the same bitrate and everything.
No, for MPEG 2 the bitrate is about 5 megabits.
Yeah.
And for MPEG 4 it's 1.5 to 2 megabits.
All right. So that was the DTV, but that's a standard definition.
Standard definition.
There's no DTV for the high definition?
There will be, as soon as there's a requirement, as soon as we have our commercial launch sometime at the mid or end of this year.
Alright.
So here you have your program guide. Basically you can list programs for up to 7 days.
Yeah.
So right now it's limited.
This is like the DTV program guide, electronic program guide.
Yeah. So you can list up unlimited number of channels, depending on the number of channels that the carrier can provide, and you can have a schedule for up to 7 days.
All right. So there's no limit of bandwidth because you just
because it's just basically it's just text files that are being sent over the stream, so that the bandwidth requirements are not very high.
You just get one channel at a time. You don't get all the channels at the same time. Like
exactly.
Cable.
So basically it's a multicast from the DSLAM, which then it's basically one signal that goes to the DSLAM, and it's split into the few thousand subscribers that are subscribing to the channel.
So you need to have a multicast network.
Yes, you need to be able to support a multicast network.
That is the ISP needs to support that.
ISP, yes.
All right.
So then you have something called video on demand.
Yeah.
So you can view, basically these movies are stored on the operators or carriers storage servers, which are called video servers. So for example, if you have a movie that I will subscribe to now.
Alright, so this is a different server than the DTV?
Yeah, I mean, there is no server required for DTV. This you require a server because you are sort of having a library of movies readily available for a subscriber.
Right.
So this is transmitted via unicast signal. So you have a parental control. So it's content that is for mature audience, then you don't want your children to see. And then so you need to enter this PIN number. and then you have a synopsis of what the movie is about.
Yeah.
You have the cost of the movie, how much it will cost you, how long the rental period is available for, and then you just press play. Works exactly like a DVD.
All right, so it streams.
Yeah, it streams
on demand.
Live streaming on demand. Yes.
So the server that they use supports how many people, for example?
The storage server itself can store a few thousand movies at one time.
Yeah.
So basically, it's up to the access network that is available to the operator.
Yeah.
So if he can support a higher number of
users at the
streams,
same time,
yeah, then it's up to to him to upgrade his network when required.
All right. So this firmware, this software that you have on the standard definition, which is this one, you're gonna put it over there on the high definition box also.
Yeah, basically, I mean, because it's running on a Java virtual machine client, basically it's just ported to different set-top boxes, and then it goes through a certification process, and then it goes through a testing period of about 3 to 6 months, and then once it's certified, then it's ready for commercial availability.
Right. Because the chip in this one, is that Sigma?
Yes, this one. I think this one is using a Sigma chip.
So this is a Sigma, and the high definition is also a Sigma.
Sigma, yes.
So it's basically maybe it's going to be easier to port it.
Yeah, it's easier to port it. It's just then the constraints would be the processor, the amount of memory on the box, and so on. Because even the Java virtual machine requires a bit of memory to run on the box.
All right.
Yeah.
So the high definition has a larger memory then.
This one I'm not too sure what exactly the specs are, because this is also still a prototype.
Right.
So they've not finalized the features of the boxes yet.
So, for example, a feature that you have is browsing the internet.
Yeah, okay. There's this one feature which is browsing the internet. So you basically have this wireless keyboard.
Yeah.
So works with this set-top box. You just type in an address.
Yeah. So the browser is something you made.
The browser is inbuilt in the software of the set-top box.
All right.
So basically, you can personalize the logo, the colors, and so on for different operators that we are serving.
But you can browse the whole internet there.
Yeah, anything. Give me an address, I can put it on for you.
CeBITvideo.com.
Okay.
Right. Let's see.
Yeah, is this correct?
.com.
Oh,
.com,
sorry.
yeah. Let's see if it's going to display the...
It should work.
Because I have some pictures at a fixed size, maybe they're going to be too big.
Okay.
Depends on the resolution that it shows.
Yeah, it depends as well.
There, you can send me money if you want.
Alright.
Lower. So it's opening. That's nice. So you're moving a mouse there.
Yeah, there's a trackball here.
Yeah.
Then there's the basically mouse buttons that you have here.
Right. And it's loading all the pictures and all that.
Yeah. Okay. So you have review here.
Yeah. Right.
So it's been pre-formatted to fit a TV screen.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So it shows it displays it quite nicely.
Yeah.
And the high definition will be better.
Hopefully it should be sharper. By right, it should be sharper.
Higher resolution and it's very nice. That's nice to see it there. And a nice browser.
Yeah.
And the browser supports. Does it support Flash maybe?
It will support Flash now. Next release, which should be in July or the end of the year.
And would you be able to just like click on a video that is compatible from any server and just have it play?
That I'm not too sure, because
if you can make it compatible with Google Video or something, that'd be nice.
okay, this is JPEG, I think.
It's just going to show the page for it. Right. So that's nice. And do you know when? I mean, the high definition H264 is working now.
Yeah, it's working right now.
But not commercialized yet.
Because bandwidth requirements on it are high, so the operator has to upgrade his access network, and for that it costs a lot of money. So if they have requirements maybe from the potential customers, they might decide to upgrade to a high definition TV.
Right. So you sell this to operators?
Yep.
Internet service providers and stuff?
Usually it's operators that we cater to.
Right. Thanks.
So let me just go back to the menu. So this new feature that we have for this year is called Network PVR.
Yeah.
So instead of having a PVR on your set-top box, this is more to reduce cost of set-top boxes being sold to potential subscribers. So in Network PVR, the operator has the same video server allocating some space to the subscribers that he has.
Right.
So here, like for example, we have about 10 hours that have been allocated to this subscriber. So it works also like a DVD. You can press play. So it gives you a description of what it is. Press play. Okay, if you were watching in between, it will stop at the point that you stopped. Or you can restart the program.
All right. So you get like some kind of gigabytes on a server somewhere?
Exactly. So it's basically what business model the operator could use is to allocate maybe a few gigabytes of storage and then charge on a monthly basis a few euros to each subscriber.
And if you want more, you just pay.
Yeah, you just pay
for
extra.
more.
Yeah, exactly.
And it just has the hardware to record the digital file over there.
Yes.
It doesn't need to come through here.
No, it doesn't need to come. It doesn't need to convert anything. Basically, it's just doing the recording on the server end.
Interesting. So, I mean, if many users want to access the same video, the same episode of Simpsons or something, is there a way that they can share the same file?
So basically, what we are trying to do is have a files that may be commonly used. We would put it on slots where only one file is being accessed by. We would have some sort of a pointer reference. So at one point of time, if there are like a few users using the same file, we'd have all the pointers going back to that file and then streaming it to all users simultaneously.
So for those files, maybe people won't have to pay for the storage. Because if there are many people using the same storage, maybe they can...
Well, that's up to the operator on how he wants to drive his business model. I mean, if we just supply the technology and hardware possible, and then the operator will have to decide what he wants to do with it. If he wants to give it out for free, then it's up to him to do it.
And he has to get the rights to kind of do it, no?
Yeah, I mean, you do need to, because some content is sensitive. They don't, like some content providers don't want content to be recorded and stored. So sometimes there's a expiry period of maybe 1 week. So after 1 week, all that storage, all that content is deleted, and then new content is put on.
Because maybe Simpsons don't want that all the episodes are there and you can go and watch them when you want.
Exactly. So maybe they give you a 1 week period. You can store this for 1 week, and after 1 week, it is gone from the server.
And if the user didn't click before the episode that he wants to have it, then he's not allowed to have it?
Yeah, just as bad luck then, I suppose.
Bad luck. You cannot just like say, oh, I forgot to say that I want to record the Oscars and just go and watch it.
Because what the other concept here is to basically have the operators to keep all 7 days of the schedule.
All of everything.
Usually operators will keep up to 4 or 5 days. So this is where Time Shift TV comes in. So basically, if you missed a show yesterday or the day before,
they have everything.
Yeah, so they could just browse through what they missed and then press play, and then that would work out.
Just record all the channels.
I mean, it's dependent on the operator if he wants to have this feature or not. But it is possible to be done.
Interesting. Okay. And peer-to-peer.
Okay, peer-to-peer, we don't have any requirements from any operators right now. But if we do, then I suppose it would be possible in the future to incorporate these features in.
But on the new box over there, the high definition, you have a USB port.
Yep. The USB port basically is there for future possibility of gaming.
Gaming?
Yes. So if there are flash games perhaps introduced in the future, you'd have these gamepads connected directly to the set-top boxes, and then people have accessibility to have interactive games.
But you don't want to let people connect a hard drive.
That's where we would have these client PVRs, which we call CPVRs. So those are local hard drives built into the set-top box.
All right.
So basically they work like this TiVo service that you have. So you have the local hard drive on your box, and then you record content that you want. And then maybe there's also an expiry period, or you could keep the content for a certain amount of time before it is automatically deleted.
All right. But it's not just like plug your own hard drive with all the files you downloaded.
We want to prevent piracy. So basically we need to ensure that's a full end-to-end solution that is secure. So that's why we have a digital rights management that ensures all this.
All right, thanks. I think Do you have another idea what to show? That's it.
Well, that's about it.
Yeah, thanks.